5 March 3216, 11:01 ship time. Cockpit of the Valor 3.
You are so fucking lucky. I'm too impressed to be mad.
I didn't do anything permanent, I swear.
Oh, I know. I already straightened out your bugs, but I have to hand it to you. I can't believe you actually bypassed the firewall. I updated it right before I gave you a tablet.
I noticed.
You did?
The metadata shows someone shoring up the system this morning, and I doubt anyone else would.
You're like the gift that keeps on giving. I didn't leave any back doors?
No, the system is secure, unless you have inside access, which I do. There's a port in the canteen.
Skip the how. What were you trying to do? Avyn?
I was consolidating. Every single operation is a separate program. Atmosphere regulated separate from gravity, water recycling measured separate from fuel regulation.
Yeah, I understand how my system works.
Then you understand it's inefficient, to say the least.
So, you wanted to optimize my ship. Never occurred to you that I have it set up that way on purpose?
It did. But I couldn't think of a rational reason.
Remember the dreadnought? The Constantine, was it?
Constantine.
All of its functions were controlled by a single master program. Your artificial intelligence. In case you forgot, that opens you up to hackers. And if you don't think the Navy has hackers of their own.
I know they do. But if your cybersecurity is so much better than theirs, it should be a non-issue.
Tell me something, love. Did the Navy teach you, or is it all natural talent?
Hinai, my home planet, has been at the forefront of innovation far longer than humans have been in space.
Education must be almost as good as Earth's, then.
The Navy had little to do with it, to answer your question.
Sounds like you could use a refresher. The best defense an engineer can have is redundancy. Of course, my cybersecurity is phenomenal, but suppose someone did hack into the system. It would be game over. Like your ship.
Oh.
Yeah, oh. Don't pull that shit again. It's not about efficiency, it's about staying alive.
But running that many discrete processes must cost a fortune in fuel.
Look around, love. Does it seem like we are scraping by? I can afford it. So never fuck with my system without permission again.
Understood, Captain.
Now, show me that port in the canteen. I have to see this myself.
July 3219, 10:28 ship time. Cockpit of the Valor 4.
Did you know?
Know what?
That Saya fucking traitor wants off my ship.
She mentioned it in passing. She was worried about your reaction.
With good reason. She'd still be bagging groceries for chump change on Earth if it wasn't for me. She'd be nobody and nothing.
She's a person outside of you, Valley.
Not before I stepped in. She was my first mate 4 years before you came along.
A good one. And an incredible mechanic, too. I'll miss her.
Why?
Because she's a decent crewmate, and the ship won't be the same without her.
Ugh. Sentimental. Next you'll want to say goodbye. Avyn, my love.
Are you not going to?
Goodbyes are for the living. It's cruel.
Valor!
What?
You're not killing her.
She knows too much. She's worked on my ship, spent a decade aboard it, and—
That's a long time. You owe her the chance to go home. Maybe see her family again.
Fuck family. They never did anything for her. I'm all she has. And she can't walk away from me over a stupid warrant.
I would hardly call most wanted status stupid, Val.
She used to be cutthroat. The Saya I brought to the stars would have found it exciting.
People can change.
They don't. Saya was always a coward. She was just a liar, too.
I'm not suggesting we take her back to Earth.
I hope not.
But we can drop her at an outpost. As her friend, you owe her that much.
Friend.
You know she also got shot in that naval raid? Twice, in the left leg.
Okay. And?
I took care of her after you. She could have died.
If you were bad at playing medic, her death would have been on you.
Missing the point, Valor. She almost died for you. She's not a coward for wanting to live.
You would think that.
She has the right to leave.
And be miserable, destitute, and alone.
Val.
Fucking... Okay. Fine. Figure it out. I don't care.
Sure you don't.
July 3219, 1700 ship time, cockpit of the Valor 4.
Saya's gone.
I heard you have a saying on Earth when people leave for long journeys.
Good riddance.
I think it was nicer.
Earth's not nice.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah. But on Earth, it'd be good riddance, because I have no use for cowards.
Remind me, Valley, how long ago you two left Earth?
13 years.
Meaning Saya gave you 13 years of her life without questioning you once. Isn't that enough?
Plan to abandon me in 10 years too?
You know I would
Just gonna
never...
decide one day that I'm too much of a pain in the ass.
Are you listening to me?
Not a no.
Valor, focus. Saya shared your cockpit for 10 years, following you through thick and thin. Your lives kept getting more and more dangerous, and then you brought me aboard and...
Consider yourself dangerous, Avyn.
To pirates, any serviceman is.
Just admit it. Think I'd love you if you weren't a little dangerous?
Not everyone...
Is like you? I know.
Val...
Forget about Saya. She got replaced by a boot because you're better than her. And the only better hacker than you in the Milky Way is...
Captain!
Right. You're captain. Don't tell me you're worried, love.
With you, never.
Good.
But I'm not stupid.
Maybe deaf, though?
Valor, stop.
Stop what?
There's no one here besides you and me. You can admit that Saya mattered to you. And it hurts that she's leaving and you're going to miss her.
What do I need to say for you to drop this? Like, if I open the logs of what she said about you when you first came aboard, would that shut you up?
You could try being vulnerable for once.
Don't be like that. She lost the right to any vulnerability of mine when she decided to abandon me, like the repugnant fucking coward she's always been.
I meant trying it with me. Because I'm still here.
As if you won't use it against me eventually.
Never. At this point, there is nothing in the entire universe you could do that would make me... would change how I feel about you.
You don't know that, Avyn.
I do. Because there is nothing you can do to me that would be worse than what happened on the Constantine.
Which part?
All of it, I guess.
If you ever try to leave.
I won't.
But if you do...
I won't.
Nah, you won't. You'd be lost without me.
1,000,000 times over.